So you're enjoying your frugal life, but you gotta admit, you kind of want new things every so often. How do you get new stuff into your frugal life and still live a frugal life? In this video, I have 5 tips that will help you do just that. Welcome, I'm Amy, and here at Frugal Over 50, I give you tips and tools for frugal living. Hola a todos! El día de hoy les voy a compartir cómo pueden tener cosas nuevas en la vida frugal. Number 1, are you bored of your house? Do you kind of want a new house? I have an idea for you, and I got this idea from YouTuber Courtney Butler Robinson. Make sure and go watch her channel if you haven't already. A couple years ago, she did a video citing an article about reasons people move from one house to another. And one of the main reasons was they hadn't cleaned their house and they didn't want to clean their house, and so they had moved. So here's my tip for getting a new house. Vacuum. That's my particular thing that I absolutely hate to do in my house. Maybe yours is something else. Maybe you vacuum twice a day with great joy. I hate it. So for me, if I get in there and I vacuum my house and enjoy vacuuming, I am creating a new house at no charge to me. I already have the vacuum cleaner. All I have to do is plug it into the wall and start vacuuming. And within 30 minutes or less, I have what feels like a new house. It gives the air a freshness almost immediately. It also helps me spot other little things that I could do to change up the environment. Maybe I want to expand off vacuuming and do a little bit of dusting or rearranging of things. You just never know what's going to catch your eye when you start that one household chore that's making you want to move because you'd rather move than do the chore. Well, it's expensive to move into a new house. It's free or very cheap to do that one household chore that you actually hate. I know. I'm not telling you how to get $1 million mansion for zero money down and using other people's money. No, this is how to work with what we have to make what we have new and special. Want to vacuum with me? Pull out your vacuum and let's do it together. Number 2, clothes. How are you feeling about your clothes? It may be that you love all of the clothes that you have and you feel that they meet your needs absolutely perfectly. For most of us, that's not ever entirely the case, is it? We would love to have a new this or a new that, a new little something that we could do. And I was racking my brains this summer to think about how could I get a new summer wardrobe, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and I really didn't want to spend more than like $20. And how do you get a full new wardrobe for $20? Well, there are a couple of things that you could try. And I did one of these by starting off buying an on-sale pair of sandals. I absolutely love these sandals. They go with shorts, they go with pants, they're casual, they can be a little bit more dressy. I don't live a particularly dressy life at the moment, and they are about the dressiest sandals I own, and that's great. They're perfect for summer. And these inspired me to look at the rest of my wardrobe in a slightly different light. And you know what I decided I'm going to do? I'm going to spend the summer ironing everything that I have. Now, here's the thing that I like about ironing the clothes that I already have. I pull them out of the dryer because I live in a part of the world where it's common to use clothes dryers. If you have a drying rack, you'll pull your clothes off the drying rack. And they're usually a little bit wrinkled, a little bit ruffled looking. You know what I'm talking about. They might be a little bit stiff if they come off of a drying rack or a clothesline. And if you have an iron and you take the iron to your clothes, all of a sudden, they're new. They're crisp. They outline your form in exactly the way that you want them to. They look neat. You look neat as a pin. You look well put together, regardless of what you're wearing. And it takes, in my case, an old t-shirt and jeans and turns it into an outfit that I planned, that I can wear with my new sandals or with my Vessi shoes that I love and talk about here all of the time. I can wear these clothes just as comfortably at home as I wore them in their rumpled and wrinkled form. uniform, but I can also go out with pride and with dignity and saying I am wearing an outfit. And that then inspires me to do things like take care of my hair, maybe put on a whisper of makeup. I don't usually wear makeup when I'm not doing YouTube videos, but maybe I would put a little eyeliner, a little lip balm, something to actually smarten up what I'm wearing. Now, I have spent my summer wardrobe budget of $20 to get new sandals, and by choosing to iron the clothes that I have, freshen them up, crisp them up, I have an entirely new wardrobe. And every day when I go to get dressed, I promise you, I feel like I'm dealing with new clothes. I don't know how you feel about this. You may wear clothes that don't need ironing, in which case you might try a different strategy. So tell me yours. How do you freshen up your wardrobe so that you have the same pieces, but you feel like you've got new clothes? By the way, if you're getting value out of this video, would you give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already? Number 3, drink a smoothie? Question mark, question mark, question mark. For those of you who've been around for a while, this is going to be a strange one. You know, I'm a big fan of my coffee, and I talk about it here all the time. We all share recipes. I can't wait to drink my coffee in the morning. Even though it's decaf, I still get a little bit of a hit of something yummy. But I wanted a new drink, and I wanted something that I could really enjoy in the summer. And I discovered at my local Costco that I can buy these enormous, very reasonably priced bags of smoothie packets that have a combination of various fruits and vegetables, which I could put into my blender, add some water, maybe add a banana, a little peanut butter or something. I can personalize this smoothie. And then I've got my lunch, or I've got a mid-afternoon snack. It's nice and cool. It tastes amazing. If you have been on the smoothie game for years or even decades, you're probably laughing at me going, what was she doing drinking all that coffee when she could have had a smoothie? Well, I'm telling you that if you have not tried a smoothie, try that. If you've always been a smoothie person and have never tried tea, try that. Try a new drink that you can enjoy in your home, that you can prepare in a way that you find absolutely delicious and that will carry you through the current season that you are in. And for those of us who are in a warm season, a nice cold smoothie can really help us eat our fruits and vegetables in a way that tastes delicious. It tastes like an indulgence. It's very nutritious. And if you have a great smoothie recipe that you'd like to share, I want to learn from you. Tell me down below in the comments. And I know that drinking something new at home might not seem revolutionary, but I'm telling you, if you haven't tried this simple little trick for something new, drink something new this season, you're going to find it absolutely changes how you look at your day. You'll feel special. You'll feel like you're on vacation. Enjoy. Next, I want to talk to you about how to actually get new things that you didn't already have without spending any money. There are lots of rewards programs that you can join. I use and recommend Fetch, and I always leave a link for Fetch down below so that if you'd like to join, you can click the link, enter my code, and you can get $2 of reward points free just for joining today. Some of you also use other rewards points, and most of these work pretty similarly. You collect your receipts, you snap a picture of them, you upload them to the particular app, in my case it's Fetch, and you collect points, and over time you collect enough points that you can then get a gift card which you can use at your favorite retailer. It's one of the ways that I like to get my fancy coffees. Maybe someday I'll get a fancy smoothie, I don't know, using a gift card that I got from Fetch. This is actual new stuff that I have not spent any money on. I am providing the company that runs the app with information about what I purchase. And in return, they are providing me with points that I can use for actual merchandise. I've enjoyed using Fetch trouble-free for years. And if you haven't tried a rewards program like this, I recommend that you give mine a try. If you already use a rewards program, tell us down below. There are so many. There are probably some new ones that have popped up in the time since I last talked about Fetch. So tell us what you're doing to collect rewards points, which then generate gift cards, which you can then use to buy actual fun new things. Last but certainly not least, books. Now, some of you are big fans of purchasing books and keeping books forever. And if that's you, carry on. Have a line item in your budget just for books and enjoy yourself. But what if you're like me and you don't really have a book buying habit or a book buying line item in your budget and you still want new books? The library is your best friend. I am currently a member of 2 different libraries, and it's possible that wherever you are watching this from in the world, that you can join 1 or more free libraries where you can check out books, either in person or on ebook or audiobook. Right now, I am listening to The Ghost and Mrs. Jeffries by Emily Brightwell. Emily Brightwell has a very long-running series of cozy mysteries set in Victorian England, which I absolutely adore, and Mrs. Jeffries I love her very, very much. Also on my Kindle, I am reading the book Legends and Lattes. It is an absolutely adorable book about an orc who starts a coffee shop and finds true love. Now, I will tell you, I'm not a huge fan of romances. I tend to like cozy murder mysteries instead of cozy romances, but this is absolutely sweet, and I love that it's all about coffee. If you like coffee, if you like fantasy, and if you don't mind a little hint of romance, get on the waiting list for Legends and Lattes at your library. You will not be disappointed. Now, it's also possible that you actually enjoy reading physical books, and so I want to remind you that you can also go into your local library and check out books. And that may give you some ideas for books that you can purchase at a very discounted rate from a local Friends of the Library group or local book sale. Don't neglect the physical books. You can also sometimes find physical books at little free libraries that may be dotted around your city. These have been popping up all over the world, and there's just no substitute for a good free new book. What are you reading these days? Tell me down below. Let's add to our reading list and get some new books to read this summer. I hope this video gives you some tips on how you can spice up your frugal life with new things just by using what you have and accessing things that are free. Question of the day: what is your favorite free way to get new things in your frugal life? Tell me all about it. Once again, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. And if you'd like to contribute to the growth of the channel, click the link below for coffee, where you can make a one-time contribution or you can become a monthly member. Live frugally, change your life, and together we will change the world. I can't wait to see you again soon. Nos vemos pronto. Bye!